another day. What they say, another day, another dollar. That treasure that's up in the heavens. We're going to start off. Let's start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Call Halayim La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah, Hakwadash, and double honors to the elders and apostles, the men of great millstone, whom Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah has set up and established to teach and preach the true doctrine of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. Shalom, Bayatah Davadah, and to the Akim and Akwat that's out there repenting, to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, whose fathers go back to one of the 12 sons of the patriarch Jacob, YAHACHARAB, and also to the speckled bird out there, you Israelites that's among the other nations, looking like the other nations. Because why? Jacob didn't put his seed in these women of the other nations. Shalom to you, Mashmakah. This YAHACHARAB coming at you with another one. Again, another day, another week, to proclaim a small portion of the truth of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, right? And that's what we're going to do today. And that's what we're going to do today, right? So what we're going to go on today, because I've been hearing, and I'm just want to go into this little quick proclamation dealing with this dumb idiot of our people running around talking about that I just want to go into this Revelations 7 and 9 today, and just I'm going to go fully into it, just break it down, because a lot of our people, they stupid, they simple-minded, because we sitting back thinking that what the Most High done gave to us is for everybody. Like that I find that very disrespectful among our people. But you see, these people ain't got no respect. They getting paid off by the devils to come against us that's gonna proclaim the truth of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. See? So you know they ain't got no respect for us, right? So what we gonna do? We gonna go straight into it and cut these idiots up. Because they always running their mouth, saying stuff, just repeating, basically regurgitating things what the Edomites spoke about. You know, basically going into our scriptures and saying what is for us, it's also being extended to them through the blood of Yahweh Shah. The blood of Yahweh Shah was spilled only for the Israelites. Only. And can no other nation claim that and say that they have a part in that? No other nation. See? And that's a problem with these people. Pretty soon, these people will get beat. They're gonna start getting beat over the head pretty soon. Because when that great trouble come down, you know, when Jacob's trouble start, hey, you don't know what spirit the Most High gonna put on you. See? You know, you can be minding your business. I remember saw this video one time, before I get into it, saw this video one time of this brother minding his own business. Doing his job, working his job, doing what he's earning his money to take care of his family. And what happened? You see Edomite pull up on the side of him, hounding him, messing with him. Yeah, you nigga, you need to slow that truck down. You need to slow that truck down. Jake minding his own business. Ain't worrying about him. And then what happened? Jake pull over just to get out the way of the Edomite. Let the Edomite go on about his business. But what the Edomite do? And this is how the Most High work. The Edomite pull over too. Like the brother wasn't promoting him, he trying to do his job. But the Edomite hounded him, pestering him. And what happened? The Edomite got out of his truck and walked up on Jake and just fucking with him. What Jake do? Jake hit him one time. Hit him one time. And it was cookies. He was out for the count for good. He was out for good. And see, and that's how Yahweh. See? So in that day, these people gonna be in trouble. Our people gonna be in trouble, and he's gonna be in trouble. Because you don't know what spirit the Most High gonna put on that particular Israelite at that time to exact his judgment upon you. See? Just like when we came into our land. You know, when he told Abraham in Genesis 15, when he told him, for the iniquity of the Amorites is not yet full. And what happened? The Most High executed his judgment upon him by the hand of our forefathers. See? When you go into, Wisdom of Solomon, 12th chapter, it'll tell you. The Most High he executed his vengeance upon them by the hand of our forefathers. You see that? So you don't know what spirit Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah gonna put on us in that time. See? And it's coming, man. And it's coming. See? So a lot of our people, they don't even know to fully get the full understanding of what these scriptures are talking about, man. See? Because you sit back and thinking that we ain't gonna do nothing to these people. You sit back and think we ain't gonna do nothing. No, the Most High is gonna have us lay hands on these people, man. See? But see, for now, yeah, of course, we're supposed to be at peace. Of course. You know, be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. But that's gonna wear out pretty soon, man. That's gonna wear out pretty soon. And a lot of these people, they need hands, they need to get touched. They need hands to get put on them. Because they ain't got no respect for us, man. You know? Especially you see brothers preaching this truth, trying to enlighten our people to let them know who they are and that they need to repent. And what you see our people doing. You see our people joining leagues with the heathen to come against us. To come against us that's telling you who you are and for you to return back to Yahweh Hashem Shah. But what they do? What they do? They don't do it. And then they come and they just keep. So, hey, one day all this is going to hit the fan to us. Hands is going to get laid on all these people, man. Hands going to get laid on all of them, right? But I just want to get into this. You know, matter of fact, let me go grab that one first. Hands gonna get put on these people, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go into a few of them. Because see, a lot of our people go into these scriptures and they don't actually, they don't understand. You think this is about some religion. These scriptures is not about no religion. They ain't got nothing to do with no religion. And that's a problem with a lot of our people, especially of our people that's in these pagan buildings. They sit back and think that, oh yeah, the Bible is about religion. They ain't got nothing to do about religion. This is the records of the Israelites. See? And pretty soon, they sitting back with this old weak spirit thinking that the Most High, you crazy. He had the prophets lay motherfuckers out. The prophets was killing. Matter of fact, let me grab this real quick. I just wanted to, because that's on my spirit right now, before I get into it. But let me grab this. See? Because what did Samuel do to Agag? Let me grab that real quick. 1 Samuel. And that's what these people don't understand, man. That time is going to come, man. That time is going to come. And all these people that have been disrespecting us, or rather disrespecting Yahweh Hashem Shah by disrespecting us, hey, judgment going to be executed upon their ass, man. And it's going to be shown with no mercy. See? And a lot of jakes, you going to get laid down too. We're going to lay hands on you too. Because y'all ain't getting it, man. Y'all ain't getting it. You coming against your own people that's trying to uplift you with the word through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Shah. But what y'all doing? You study coming against your own people. So you need hands laid on you. But let me grab this. 1 Samuel. I'm going to just get straight to the point. 1 Samuel, I started 30. Then he said, I have sinned, yet honor me now, I pray thee, before the elder of my people and before YAHACHARAB, and turn again with me, that I may worship Yahweh thy power. So Samuel turned again after Saul, and Saul worshiped Yahweh. Then said Samuel, bring hither to me Agag the king of the Amalekites. And Agag came unto him delicately. Meaning why? Because he knew he was proud at first when he was laying our people out. But what did he do? He came to him at first. He came to him peacefully. Like bowing down, like basically submit. Like, trying to come with them old weepy ass eyes and probably come with a smile on his face. See, like they do. They hate your guts, but they'll smile in your face. And what did he say? Then he says, then Samuel said, bring hither to me Agag, the king of the Amalekites. And Agag came unto him delicately. And Agag said, surely the bitterness of death is past. And Samuel said, as thy sword had made women childless, so shall thy mother be childless among women. And Samuel hewed, and when you go into the word hewed, it means chop, cut down, right? And Samuel hewed Agag in pieces before the Lord in Gilgal. You see that? And this was a holy man. This is a spiritual man, a servant of Yahweh Hashem Shah. What did he do? He cut our enemy down. See? And this is the same way that's going to happen to our people in that time and the rest of these heathens. See? Because people don't get it. You think you can just keep disrespecting the Israelites, keep disrespecting Yahweh Hashem Shah by disrespecting his people. And then think ain't nothing going to happen to you. All this is being recorded by Yahweh Hashem Shah in the heavens, man. And then one day, he is going to cause us to execute his judgment upon these motherfuckers, man. Period, point blank. Right? Shalom, Mak. Isaiah Allah. Shalom, Mak. Yahweh Hashem Shah Brakatah. to you and yours, brother. Right? The brother, Ashrakah Yasharala Shalom, Mak Yahbashim Shabrakatah. Right? What the brother put in? God. Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the hearts of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. Yeah, our people go get it though. If they don't want to repent, they go get it, man. Second Thessalonians, what the brother put in Ashrakah, Yasharala, Second Thessalonians 1 and 6, saying it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. God, brother, God. Straight up, man. It's gonna be a righteous thing for Yahweh Bashim to execute his judgment. And who you think he gonna use to do it? He gonna use us Israelites to execute our judgment upon these heathens, man. All of them. But these Edomites, they go get it the worst, man. The worst of the worst. They go get it. See? Because they're the ones that taught our people to basically come against us when this truth is being expressed to them. They done taught our people to come against us. Basically, I'm going to form you and make you an enemy against your own people. And any Israelite that do that, you're worthy of death, man. You're worthy of death. You don't deserve to live. You need to be cut down. Straight up. Right. Brother Ashrakah, Yasharala, Revelations 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Kind. So they gonna get cut down, man. They gonna get cut down. They ain't had no respect for the Israelites, and they disrespected us. So what we gonna do? We gonna execute the judgment of Yahweh Bashim Shah upon them, right? The brother put in. I grabbed that. But let me grab this. Just showing, hey, the Most High is going to use us to execute vengeance upon these people. Matter of fact, let me grab that one in Wisdom of Solomon right quick. Wisdom of Solomon that I mentioned. Wisdom of Solomon 12 and let me see. Find it first. So I know I ain't mark it down, so I gotta find it though. By the hand of our forefathers. Where you at? No, it's right here. No, I just need to find it. I know it's right here because I know I'm overlooking it. Let me grab that other one though. Ezekiel, right quick. Ezekiel 25. No, it's right there. I gotta find that. That irritates me. Ezekiel 25 and verse 14. And what it says, I'm gonna start at 12. Thus said Yahweh, because that Edom had dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance and had greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus said Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom and will cut off man and beast from it, and will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Yasharala, you Israelites, and they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, said Yahweh. See, so we gonna lay hands on these people, man. We're going to lay hands on these people, man. And we're gonna lay hands on Israelites too. You that want to be an enemy of your people, you want to be sitting back making agreements with these devils for you to come against your own people, we're gonna lay hands on you too. And a lot of our people, they think they tough, and a lot of us think you're tough, but until the time comes when judgment finna get executed on you, and then you won't think you tough so much. You won't think you tough so much when judgment is finna be executed, when you finna be put down. See? So a lot of our people, it's something else, man. And ain't nothing worse than a nation of people that'll fight against their own nation of people with the enemies. Ain't nothing worse than that, man. That's the worst of the worst of any motherfucking people. And ain't nobody else like that. We the only people like that. That you have so much hatred for one another. You'll fight and hate in one another, but then you even come against your own people with the enemies. A damn shame, man. A damn shame. The brother put in. Slakia, let me get this. He's got to go back up right quick. Right. The brother YAHACHARAB put in Jeremiah 30:16. Therefore, all they devoured that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thee, Slakia, that devoured thee shall be devoured, and all thy adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil. Right, everything gonna be taken from them just like it was taken from us. They going into captivity. When a lot of times when it says that Edom gonna be made desolate, yeah, they going into captivity. Because when our land was made desolate, was it desolate because we wasn't in it, because we went into captivity, or was it desolate because wasn't nobody in it? No, it was desolate because we wasn't in it. See? But it says what the brother put in YAHACHARAB, Jeremiah 51:20. And it says, thou art my battle axe, kind, and weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms, kind. And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider. Right, kind. The brother Isaiah 41 and verse 14. Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Yasharallah. I will help thee, said Yahweh, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Yasharallah. Verse 15. Behold, I will make thee as a sharp threshing instrument, having teeth. Thou shalt thresh the nations, and beat them small, and shall make the hills as chaff, kind. Verse 20, Jeremiah, the brother YAHACHARAB, Jeremiah 51:22. With thee also will I break in pieces the man and the woman. Hey, that's fire right there. Will I break in pieces the man and the woman? And with thee will I break in pieces the old and the young, and with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid. Going back to brother Isaiah 41:16. Thou shalt fan them, and the wind shall carry them away, and the whirlwind shall scatter them. And thou shalt rejoice in Yahweh, and shall glory in the Holy One of Yasharallah. Kind. And that's what's going to happen to these people, man. They're going to be broken, man. We're going to lay hands on these people, man. And a lot of people need to get it. Need to stop thinking that these scriptures are just, oh, you're supposed to be loving everybody and we all supposed to come together. Nah, we ain't all coming together. Only the elect of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to come together. See? We're going to execute vengeance upon all these motherfuckers, man. All these heathens. Especially Edom. And our people, you're going to get it too. We're going to get to lay hands on you too. Especially the ones that's coming against their own people. And you basically and you showing that you hate your own people. See? And just for that, you're going to get laid out. You're going to get laid out. You're going to get put down. And the Most High going to put a whole new spirit on us. See? We ain't going to be walking around being with that weak spirit. You're going to literally put somebody down and you ain't going to have no remorse. You know how the 2/3 are walking around right now and they'll put you down and they won't bat an eye? That's how we going to be in that day. The elect is going to put you down righteously from Yahweh Bashim, the judgment of Yahweh Bashim outside, and we ain't gonna bat an eye, man. We ain't gonna think twice of it. See? Because you people are very disrespectful, man. Very disrespectful. See what the brother put in? Brother say, Asherakah, Jeremiah 51:24, and I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea all their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, said Yahweh God. God. And they, what they said? Let's read that one. The brother put in Asherakah, that St. John 8:44. You're of your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaks of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. Yet kind. He was talking about wicked ass Jakes. Wicked ass Jakes that was despising the things that Yahweh was telling them, and it was basically enemies, man. Basically enemies, man. What the hell you doing? Basically enemies of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. The brother put in. Because I want to find that other one that's in Wisdom of Solomon, the chapter 40, when he says he executed judgment upon those heathens. Man, is it 12, 4 and 12? I'm gonna have to find that. But it says with the brother Isaiah Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 15. But the righteous live forevermore. Their reward also is with the Lord, Yahushua, and the care of them is with the Most High. Verse 16. Therefore shall they receive a glorious kingdom and a beautiful crown from the Lord's hand. Same thing we said in 2nd Ezra, which I'm going to read that. For with his right hand shall he cover them, and with his arm shall he protect them. Verse 17. He shall take to him his jealousy for complete armor, and make the creature his weapon. Beautiful. For the revenge of his enemies. God. And it's that other one that's in, what is that, Micah? Is it chapter 4? Let me see. Let me grab that real quick. Micah. Let me see. Where you at, baby? Micah 4 and 13. When it says, arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion, for I will make thy horn iron, and I will make thy hooves brass, and thou shalt beat in pieces many people, and I will consecrate their gain unto Yahweh, and their substance unto the Lord Yahweh of the power of the whole earth. Right? Get that other, oh, the brother just put that in there too. That Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 17. Brother put in there, Isaiah, Zechariah 12 and what is that, 11? Yeah. The burden of Yahweh for Israel says the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, which stretcheth forth the heavens and layeth the foundation of the earth and formeth the spirit of man within him. That was verse 1. Verse 2. Behold, I will make Jerusalem a cup of trembling unto all the people. God, the water. A cup of trembling to all the people round about, when they shall be in the siege, both against Judah and against Yasharallah. See, the rest of the tribes, put it like that. See, they go get it, man. They go get it. But I want to get into what I wanted to get into though. But that's bothering me because I want to find that one in Wisdom of Solomon, the 4th. What is that? Got to be the 12th chapter. Let me see. 12. It's bothering me. Because I know it's right here and I'm overlooking it. Yeah, man, that shit irritating the shit out of me. Fuck it. But let me get back into it. Cause I know I'm overlooking it, overreading it like a motherfucker, but hey, that's through the spirit anyway. So if it want me to get it, I get it. But let me grab this though. Because the reason why I wanted to go into this Revelation 7 and 9, is because these individuals, how can you read something? These people will read verse Revelation 7 and verse 4 to 8, and then say that's talking about the Israelites, which it is, and then go to verse 9 and say verse 9 is talking about all other people. How is it talking about all other people? And see, and these people ain't got no respect, and that's why I wanted to go into that, because they ain't got no respect. That's disrespectful when you see what the scripture is saying, that it's talking about Israelites, and then these people trying to insert themselves. And then when you have Jake, our own people, will actually come against us and say that's talking about the heathens, they welcome too. See, the time gonna come when all these people gonna stop disrespecting us and they getting hands laid on them, man. See? But let me go into this though, because it's on my chest. And it says what? Revelation 7 and verse 9. After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man could number, of all nations, kindreds, and people, and tongues, stood before the throne, and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hand. Now, how would you read that and say that's talking about all people? Because you see it says kindreds, tongues. It's talking about Israelites. That's all it's talking about. It's talking about Israelites. It ain't talking about no all people, right? Now, but let me grab this. Who is this great multitude? Right quick. Let me grab this second Ezra, quick precept. Second Ezra 3 and verse 16. Who is this great multitude that is talking about? And all of them I'm going to go to, they all going to speak about what? The Israelites. Second Ezra 3 and verse 16, the point pertaining to who is this great multitude. And it says what? Starting at 15. And made us an everlasting covenant with him, promising him that thou wouldest never forsake his seed. And unto him thou gavest Isaac, and unto Isaac also thou gavest Jacob and Esau. As for Jacob, thou did choose him to thee, and put by Esau. And so Jacob became a great multitude. So that's who is that great multitude it's talking about? It's talking about Jacob. Not no heathens, not these people you saying is the peoples and tongues and whatever it is, nations and people. It's talking about the Israelites, man. See, and why I wanted to go into this, because that I saw that video on this Arab looking pretty. He could have been Jake, who knows? But he was sitting back arguing with the brothers, but whatever he was saying to them, he didn't make no sense. But what he was saying to them, basically saying that it's talking about all we in by the blood of YAHACHARAB. How would you got to be out of your mind? But see, they all doing that because of the Edomites. The Edomites have taught these people that no, what was for the Israelites is for everybody else now. See, and that's disrespectful, man. They have to have hands laid on them, man, for that. See, and I pray every day that the judgment of Yahweh shall fall on these people, man. They babies, they kids, all of them, because they disrespectful, man. Right? But let me go into this, talking about that great multitude which no man can number. Let me grab that. Genesis. And our people, they just got that weak spirit on them, man. That weak spirit, man. When you don't actually read the scripture, you need to read these scriptures, man. And it'll tell you. When you read something, they always like to say that that's your interpretation. How is it your interpretation? When you go into Genesis 40 and verse 8, Yahweh shall tell you. He said, no, do not interpretation belong to Yahweh? So how's it he interpreted? Because you go to the corresponding scriptures that's going to expound and give you an understanding of what was said. See? But our people, they don't do that. See? So do they actually understand what the scripture is saying? No, they don't, man. No, they don't. Because they're too busy singing and dancing and doing all this foolishness, man. They ain't actually adhering to what the words of Yahweh Shai saying. See? Brother, kind. The brother put it at the bottom, Isaiah Allah, but he put in that 2 Peter 1:20. Knowing this first, that no prophecy of the scriptures is of any private interpretation. For the prophecy came not in old time by the will of men, but holy men. And who is those holy men? Israelites. Ain't no heathen holy at all. It's all about the Israelites, man. And our people don't think that. They'll sit back and think that, oh, no, the Most High, he deals with other people. They can be holy too. Ain't nobody else holy other than the Israelites. And preferably the Israelites that's returning back to Yahweh Shai. They the only holy ones. See? Because holy goes into being separate. Now see, we've been told, we've been made separate by Yahweh Shai from these other people. See? And it says what? For the prophecy came not in old time by the will of man, but holy men of Yahweh spake as they were moved by the Holy Spirit. See that? And that's only for the Israelites, man. Not for no all people. See? And this is a problem. This shows you how destroyed our people have been and how destroyed they are. Because when you can take something this is our records and then sit it up, you sit back and see how people think this is for everybody. How would you think that? When you'd have been utterly destroyed, you don't even know your ethnicity. See? You don't even know who you are. You don't even know where you came from. See? So that's why they would think that this belonged to everybody when it's exclusively for you. See? But most of our people, they don't want it, man. They don't want it. And the Most High gonna pull back his hand real soon. He gonna pull his hand back. And all of our people that didn't grab hold of it when he had it extended out to them, they gonna be in big trouble. Big trouble. See? Because you listening to these devils telling you you can eat whatever you want to eat. You can do whatever you want to do. You can be whatever you want to be. You listen to these devils tell you that. The Most High ain't never told our people you can eat whatever you want to eat, be what you want to be. See? Other than what he prescribed us to be. See? But let me get back into it though. Revelation 7 and verse 9. After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man could number. And who is these great multitude which no man can number? Let's get it. Genesis 32. Who is this great multitude which no man can number? Because it ain't talking about no great multitude of all people. It's not. It's only talking about the Israelites, man. Did you think Yahweh Shai coming back and he coming back to gather all nations? No, all these nations, all these people is going into captivity under the hand of Yahweh Shai that he going to execute by his people, man. But let me grab this. Genesis 32, and I'm going to start at, let's start at verse 9. Genesis 32 and 9. And Jacob said, O power, my father Abraham, the power of my father Abraham, and the power of my father Isaac, and the Lord, which said unto me, return unto thy country and to thy kindred, and I will deal with thee. I am not worthy of the least of the mercies of all the truth, which thou hast showed unto thy servant. For with my staff I passed over this Jordan, and now I am become two bands, meaning his children. It says what? Deliver me, I pray thee, from the hand of my brother, from the hand of Esau, for I fear him, lest I will come and he will, lest he will come and smite me and the mother with the children. Just dealing with that alone. You know what these Edomites have done to us? Have not they have smitten the men of our nation, the women of our nation, and our children? Yes, they have. See? So when Jacob was saying that, that's through the Spirit. Because when Esau said that the days of my father are at hand and I'm going to lay my hands on my brother Jacob, what happened? Did he literally put Jacob to death? No. But his descendants was putting Jacob's descendants, posterity, to death. See? Even to the present day. See? They'll put your ass to death, put the man of your nation to death, they'll put the women of your nation to death, and your children. So you think Yahweh Shai, when he come and execute his judgment, you think ain't nothing going to happen to their men, their women, their children? Yes, it is. He going to execute full judgment upon them. Right. Right, Khan. Khan, brother, Khan. I see Khan. It would say everything Esau has created and allowed is to kill Jacob. Yeah, Khan, what you think that poison was? That poison was telling our people, and they used our own people and the pagan builders to say, hey, go tell them to pay it. Go tell them to take it. And you had Israelites that's in the truth doing what? Telling you, hey man, you think the same motherfuckers that was saying, you think the Most High care if you you think the Most High care if you get a microchip in your hand? Same individuals that was telling individuals gonna take that juice. See? And these Edomites was using your own people to do that to you, man. Our people was something else, man. But let me get down to my point though, right? Pertaining to that great multitude which no man can number. Let's get it, verse 12. And it says, Genesis 32:12. And thou sayest, I will surely do thee good and make thy seed as the sand of the sea, which cannot be what? Numbered for multitude. So who is that seed that cannot be numbered for multitude? The Israelites, man. Not know all people, man. Let's go to Numbers. Numbers 23. Numbers 23, and I'm going to start at verse 9. For from the top of the rocks I see him, and from the hills I behold him. Lo, the people shall dwell alone, and shall not be reckoned among the nations. Who can count the dust of Jacob, and the number of the fourth part of YAHACHARAB? Let me die the death of the righteous, and let my last end be like his. So he says, who can number us? Who can number us, man? Can't nobody number us. We're that great multitude which no man can number that Revelations 7 and 9 is talking about. See, but you have heathens come and run and say, no, this is for them too. How? How? See, the Most High is calling his people back to him. He ain't calling no all people back to him. And that's what these people don't get. But let me go grab this other one. 1 Kings, I just want to run through a few of these. 1 Kings 3 and verse 8. Let me start at 7. And now, O Yahweh, my power, thou hast made thy servant king instead of David my father. And I am but a little child. I know not how to go out or come in. And thy servant is in the midst of thy people, which thou hast chosen, a great people that cannot be numbered nor counted for multitude. It's repetitive. It's repetitive. It's telling you over and over and over who is this great multitude that it's talking about. So you should not be going into Revelations 7 and 9 and saying that's talking about everybody. How? It's only talking about the Israelites, man. That's it. And these people, it's a shame. And I just find that they keep disrespecting us, man. That's all they doing. They ain't got no respect. So that day is gonna come one day when we gonna get to lay our hands on them, man. Because they gonna get beat real bad. Real bad. Well, let me grab this. Jeremiah. It's repetitive. Like, and our people, you stupid as hell if you following after these Edomites and they say that this is for everybody. How? I can go to anything in this scripture, salvation and anything in these scriptures, and it's gonna all gonna be pertaining to you Israelites, man. Our people is something else. Jeremiah 33 and verse 22 to point. As the host of heaven cannot be numbered, neither the sand of the sea measured, so will I multiply the seed of David, my servant, and the Levites that minister unto me. So what did he say? He gonna multiply what? Who? Jacob's seed, the Israelites. He gonna multiply you. You ain't gonna be able to be numbered or measured. See? Grab that one in Hosea, and I'm gonna get back to it. Because our people is something else, man. Something else. Don't make no sense, man. And you let these devils pay you, and then you gonna get put down. You gonna let these devils pay you to screw yourself out of your own salvation? You's a dumbass. Hosea 1 and 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be numbered, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it should come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people. And where was the people? Where was we at when these people said that, no, y'all not the Israelites. No, y'all not the people. You think them stinky dogs over there in our land is our people? You think them ugly rats is the Lord's people? You got to be stupid out of your mind, man. See, we are the trendsetters of everything. Besides our people being wicked, we're the trendsetters of all this. Who can do the things that we can do when we in our greatness? Who can do it? Nobody. Can't none of these nations do like they can't cook like us, they can't move like us, they can't dance like us, they can't do any of these attributes pertaining to sports. They can't do nothing that we can do. See? And that's why they always want our people to be downtrodden, want you to be hooked on drugs and doing all this shit and destroy yourselves. Why? Because you great when you in your greatness. And can't nobody be like you. Can't nobody do the things you do. That should let you know right there who the Lord's people is. Which one of them dogs over there that's over there in our land doing the things that we do? They look like a bunch of parasites. Who can do the stuff we do? Can't nobody do like everybody want to be like us. Don't nobody want to go through all our trials and tribulations and our struggle and like, but everybody want our attributes. See? That's why they don't want us to be great, man. That's why they want to keep us down. That's why they want all of our people to be hooked on drugs. They want all of our people to sell drugs to one another. They want all our people to murder each other. They want you to destroy one another. Why? Because they know when you together, you great. See? But let's get back into it. And this is why one of the main reasons why they grab these scriptures and they go into the scriptures and they say, oh, no, this is for everybody. This is because all these people hate you. They don't want you to be great again. Why? Because they know in your greatness, it's going to be their fucking downfall. They know that. See? But what you think the Most High is doing with us now, man? 2/3 of our people, they got to die on this side. See? But what you think he doing to his elect? He raising us back up. He's putting his words back in our mind, making us repent and making us be great again. See? Well, a lot of our people go get it, man. A lot of our people go fucking get it. But what to put, God. The brother put right there, Isaiah 14:1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and will set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Grab that too, brother. Grab that too. I ain't gonna read it, but grab that too. Right? So our people need to get it, man. So who is this great multitude that is talking about? It's talking about you Israelites, man. See? That's the problem with these people. When it comes to these scriptures, anywhere that you open it, thwada, brother, thwada. Isaiah 14:2, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of YAHACHARAB shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. And that's what we gonna do. These very people that oppressed us, that had yokes of iron on our neck, we gonna put yokes of iron on their neck. They going into captivity. And see, this is a problem with a lot of our people. They don't believe that. They don't think they going into captivity, man. They don't think these people is gonna finally go. Matter of fact, let me grab this real quick. They don't think they going into captivity, man. Let me grab this Ecclesiastes 3 and verse 15. Ecclesiastes 3 and verse 15. And it says what? That which had been is now, and that which is to be had already been. And what was to be? And what had already been? Us going into captivity. See, these people putting yokes on our neck, but hey, we had to go through that. We had to go through that for the disobedience things we did pertaining to the words of Yahweh Shema. But guess what? It's finna get through up on them. And what he says. Now, and that which is to be had already been. And Yahweh required that which is past. So what did he say? He required that which is past. Meaning those things that we went through and they done what they done to us, hey, he going to require those actions. And they're going to be executed back upon them. See? As a matter of fact, let me grab that. You directed, I'm going a whole nother way. A whole nother way now. Right? Deuteronomy 30 and verse, I'm going to get straight to the point. Verse 7. And Yahweh, thy power, will put all these curses upon thy enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. So all these things that the Most High put in air, it's going to be a reversal. See, this thing is going upon them. And I'm just sitting back looking, and these damn cops, they sitting over here, now they gone, now they just pulled away. But they sat over here for damn near 20 minutes. 20 minutes sitting back looking at me and shit. Basically ears wide the fuck open. See? But they think it's a joke too. They think it's a joke too. Because a lot of these motherfuckers, they don't want us to get right, man. Especially out here where I'm at, man. You got so many wicked motherfuckers out here where I'm at. It's pathetic, man. Pathetic. And if you see a brother out here, that's why motherfuckers will see me out here and they'll be looking like, man, look at that dude, because you got a bunch of wicked motherfuckers out here, man. It's pathetic, man. These niggas out here is out of fucking control out here. These motherfuckers will kill your ass with the drop of a dime. If you got anything, if you got something, you look like probably you doing a little better than them. Niggas will want to kill you because you doing better than them. Nobody get your life together. Turn to YAHACHARAB shot. He'll lift you out of that fucking dunghill you in. Let me grab that. Isaiah Allah. Yeah, let's get those. Let's read those. Isaiah 61 and verse 1. The Spirit of the Lord, Yahweh, is upon me, because Yahweh had anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He had sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound, to proclaim the acceptable year of Yahweh, and the day of vengeance of our power, to comfort all that mourn, to appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beautiful ashes, the the oil of joy for the morning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they might be called trees of righteousness, the planting of Yahweh, that he might be glorified. Khan, he is being glorified, and he's going to be glorified. And it says what? Verse 4, and they shall build the old waste places, Khan, and we're going to build these old wastes when we get back into our land. And who you think gonna be doing the building? We ain't gonna be doing it. We're gonna be ordering these individuals, these people to do it. See? And all about people that don't want to get on board right now, their ass gonna be left out. You're gonna be left out and you're not gonna be a part of it. We'll see your ass 1,000 years later. And it says what? And they shall build the old wastes, they shall raise up the former desolations, and they shall repair the waste cities, the desolation of many generations. And strangers shall stand, Isaiah 61 and 5, and strangers shall stand to feed your flocks, and the sons of the alien shall be your plowmen and your vine dressers. Kind. Verse 6, but ye shall be named the priests of Yahweh. Hey, hey, that was good, because, hey, but I want to go into that, because dealing with that Revelations 5 and 9. And it says, but ye shall be named the priests of Yahweh. Men shall call you the ministers of our power. Ye shall eat the riches of the Gentiles, and in their glory ye shall boast yourselves. Kind. But I want to deal with that Revelation, because when you go into Revelations 5 and 9, that's going into the breaking down what it's talking about pertaining to Slakia. What it's talking about pertaining to those heathens in the land, talking about the people and tongues and tribes. How would you think that that's talking about all people when it's exclusively talking about the Israelites? Slakia. Right? That was good. That was a good one that you put that in there too. Because I want to go to that. Right? Okay, but then it says what? Now it says, going back to Revelation 7 and 9. And after this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude, which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hand. Now who is these nations, kingdoms and tongues and people? Who? It's talking about the Israelites. Revelations 5 and verse 9. And they sung a new song, saying, Thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof, for thou wast slain and hast redeemed us to Yahweh by thy blood out of every kindred and tongue and people and nation, and has made us unto our power kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth. Now, who is these people? First of all, who gonna be singing? Matter of fact, we gonna go to that one last. It said, because he has made unto us our kings of Yahweh, kings and priests. Now, who is going to be kings and priests? If you think this is talking about other nations, it's going to be kings and priests. Where it says the other nations going to be kings and priests of Yahweh, Hashem Yahushua. Nowhere in the scriptures do it say that. See? And it was good that the brother just put that in there that made me want to go into that, right? But let's grab this. Who is going to be those kings and those priests? Revelations 1 and verse 6. I'm going to start at 5. And from YAHACHARAB Mashiach, who is a faithful witness, and the first begotten of the dead, and the princes of the kings of the earth, unto him that loved us and washed us from our sins in his blood, in his own blood, and had made us kings and priests unto Yahweh and his Father. To him be glory and dominion forever and ever. Amen. Now, you think that's going to heathens? No, we gonna be the priests, and who we gonna be teaching? Because that was the job of the priest, either to do they wanted to do sacrifice, and to teach the rest of the tribes. So in the kingdom, if we be changed, when we be changed pursuant to fucking Hebrews 8 and 8 down to verse 10, if we be changed, we ain't gonna teach another Israelite, brother or sister. So who is the people that's gonna be teaching? Because that's what the priest's job was, to teach the rest of the tribes. So in this time in the kingdom, who we gonna be teaching? It's gonna be these other nations. These other nations ain't gonna be no kings and priests over the Lord's people. So how would these people read that and think that's talking about them? Just because it says kindreds, people, nations, and tongues. It's talking about the Israelites, man. And why would these people think that's talking about them? Ain't no heathens gonna be kings over Yahweh Shemashah's people, and they ain't gonna be teaching his people. We're gonna be teaching, just like it said in Isaiah the 2nd chapter, what it says. Matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. It says, "For the law shall go forth from Jerusalem." Who gonna be speaking the law? Who gonna be speaking the law and teaching the law to these damn heathens? We is. Ain't no heathens gonna be teaching us. They ain't gonna be no damn kings. And what it says? Let me see. I started Isaiah 2 and verse 2. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of Yahweh's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow to it. And many people shall go and say, Come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of Yahweh, to the house of the God of Jacob, and he will teach us his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion, and this ain't talking about this. A lot of people will read that and they think that they gonna be given the option to willingly. No, they going into captivity, man. They gonna be forcefully taught and to serve and to be obedient to us by submitting. They gonna submit to our power through us. See, and they gonna be forcefully taught that. They gonna be chastised. It ain't just gonna be no, okay, so will you teach me? Nah, it ain't gonna be just like that. See, and that's how the people read this. See, it ain't gonna be just like that. These people gonna get whooped, beat, and pushed and pulled down. And it says, and many people shall go and say, Come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of Yahweh, to the house of the God of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Holy One from Jerusalem. Now, who gonna be speaking it? Who gonna be speaking it? We are. Those that's gonna be made a kingdom of kings and priests. We're the ones that's gonna be teaching this to these other nations. And it ain't just gonna be, they gonna learn it just how they taught us. With beatings. How they teach our people to eat swine flesh and to do everything abominable? Because they was beating your ass. They beat you to make you do those things. They beat you to make you submissive to them. And you think it's going to be any different for us? The Most High is going to put these spirit on these nations. They're going to be rebellious. Because why? He's going to put that spirit on them for them to be rebellious so we can chastise them and beat them into submission. See? It ain't just going to be no, okay, I'll do this and I'll do that. Nah, man. The Most High going to put spirit on them so we can put their ass in subjection, man. See? But going back to that 5, and let me grab this 20, pertaining to he going to raise up a kingdom of kings and priests. Right? Revelations 20. Revelations 20 and verse 6. Blessed and holy is he that had part in the first resurrection. On such, and that's only for the Israelites. On such, the second death hath no power. But they shall be priests of Yahweh and of Mashiach, and shall reign with him 1,000 years. Who gonna be reigning with Yahushua 1,000 years? That's gonna be the priests and those kings. It's gonna be Israelites, not no other, no heathens. Ain't no heathens gonna be set up as be no king. You think Yahushua was telling them, okay, thou faithful servant, since you was obedient in a little, I'm gonna give you ruler over 10 cities, over 5 cities. You think that's gonna be given to some damn heathens? You gotta be stupid. These people is out of their mind, man. They out of their mind, right? And then we says what? And who is these gonna be? That's gonna be them priests of the earth. Let's grab it. Let's go to Exodus 19. I just want to get a few more of these and I'm gonna end it off. I just wanted to come out today instead of tomorrow because I got a few things I got to take care of. Exodus 19 and where you at? Verse 6. But I'm going to start at 5. Exodus 19 and 5. Now therefore, if you will obey my voice indeed and keep my covenant, then you shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine. And ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and an holy nation. These are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel. So that's who gonna be the priests, man. That's who gonna be those kings. It's the Israelites. So when you read Revelations 5 and 9, don't think that that's talking about no heathen because it says nations, people, nations and people in tongues. It's talking about the Israelites. These people are stupid, man. See, they stupid as hell. And matter of fact, going back to Revelation 7 and 9, and they sung a new song. Who gonna be singing that new song? Because it said pertaining to these people, that's gonna be what? Out of every blood, kindred, and tongue, and people, and nation. So those people, that's the kindreds, which is the Israelites, and tongues, and people, and nation, they gonna be singing that new song. So who is these people of these kindreds, of these people and these nations that speak in these different languages? Who is them that's gonna be singing this new song? Let's find out. We ain't got to do nothing but just read the scriptures, and the scriptures will tell you who it's talking about. See? But these people will read the scriptures and they'll say, no, it's talking about everybody. It's how? It make you want to beat these people, man. I know I do. I want to beat the shit out of these people, man. But what it says, Revelations 14 and verse 1. And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having his father's name written in their foreheads. And I heard a voice from heaven, as the voice of many waters, Yahushua, and as the voice of a great thundering, Yahweh. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with harps. And they sung, as it were, a new song before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders. And no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. And who was that 144,000 that was redeemed from the earth? Israelites, the elect. See? So why would these people go and say that that's talking about? No, it's talking about the Israelites, and that's it, man. These people are something else, man. And then let me go just a few more. A couple more. Dealing with that second Ezra. Same thing is talking about in Revelations 7 and 9. Second Ezra, chapter 2, and start at 42. And he says what? I, Ezra, saw upon Mount Zion a great people whom I cannot number. And they all praise Yahweh with songs. Now, that great people, it ain't just talking about the southern kingdom. It's talking about all those that was listed in Revelations, the 7th chapter, from 4 to 8. That's what it's talking about. So that great multitude that is talking about in verse 9 is talking about all the Israelites that was gathered during the time when Yahushua come back down. That's what it's talking about, man. It ain't talking about no all people. See? So what is these people getting this from, man? Make you want to beat them literally over the head with a damn steel mallet and just knock them down so they ain't got to say nothing else. See, all this old kind, nice shit, man, that shit going out the window, man. It's going out the window. I don't want to be kind and nice anyway. Because when you be kind and nice, people will fuck over you, man. People will fuck over you, man. They'll fuck over you when you trying to be nice. They'll take your kindness for weakness, and they'll fuck over you, man. So screw all that being nice shit. That's why I be having people come over here and then sit back and park and just listen. And that aggression, I don't care if you don't listen or not. Because that aggression, I just want to, hey, Yahweh Shem Yahweh see me. And that's all I'm concerned with. I'm not concerned with people, what they hear, what they see. I ain't concerned with that. I'm concerned with long as he see me being established in the faith and trying to do the things that's pleasing to him. That's good enough for me, man. I don't need nobody else's gratification, whatever you want to use to say. You know, I don't need nobody else's approval. You know, because his is enough, man. His is enough. Because ain't nobody else gonna save me but him, but Yahweh Shem Yahweh. So I ain't looking for the gratification of men, man. I'm not looking for that. See? But the point, let me go back to that second Ezra though. But it says what? And Ezra saw upon Mount Zion a great people whom I cannot number, and they all praised the Lord with songs. Now who was that? The Israelites. It was the Israelites that was praising them with songs, right? But then when you go to that in 2nd Ezra 13 and verse 39, what did he say right there? And that's pertaining to, and it was key, because we always just go read 2nd Ezra 13 and 40 pertaining to what happened to the northern kingdom when they came over here. But if you read up, you'll see this is during this time that Yahweh is coming to save his people, right? 2nd Ezra 13, and I'm going to start at verse 39. And it says what? And whereas, because when you go to verse 13 and 1, it speaks about Yahweh shall come. Matter of fact, let's read that. 2nd Ezra 13 and verse 1. And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, meaning a vision. And lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the waves thereof, meaning Yahweh shall return. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed great. That man waxed great with the thousands of heaven, meaning angels. And when he turned his countenance to look, all things that trembled that were seen under him. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, but it's speaking about Yahweh shall return. But let me go over to the point, right? Because I don't want to read all of it. 2nd Ezra 13 and 39. And whereas thou sawest that he gathered another peaceable multitude unto him. This is during the time when Yahweh shall return, right? Those that's going to come out the chariot with him when we come back down and be upon the mountains of Zion, right? And it says what? And whereas thou sawest that he gathered another peaceable multitude unto him, those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Hosea the king, whom Salmanessar the king of Assyria led away captive, and he carried them over the waters, and so they came into another land. Now, when Yahweh shall come back down, that's who will be among us too. See, that's that great multitude that is talking about. All the Israelites, see? And then when you're dealing with our people during that time, all our people not gonna look keep that they all not gonna have that same look that we originally had. Some of them gonna look like the other nations, man. See? So that's who it's talking about. See? So these people is through, man. These people is through. They don't get it. See, just like it's a matter of fact in Genesis, let me grab that real quick. Genesis, what's that, 48? I think Genesis 48 and 19, pertaining to Ephraim, and then Hosea 7 and verse 8, I think. Well, let me read this. Genesis 48 and 19. And his father refused and said, I know it, my son. I know it. He also shall become a people. What? He also shall become a people, and he also shall be great. But truly his younger brother shall be greater than him, talking about Ephraim, and his seed shall become a multitude of nations. See? So that's what it's talking about when it says people, nations, and tongue. It's talking about the Israelites, man. Nobody else, right? Let me grab this one. Hosea 7. Grabbing Hosea 7 and verse 8, what it says pertaining to Ephraim. And this happened to all the tribes. All the tribes did this. All the tribes mingled their seed among the other nations, man. All the tribes did that. Not just Ephraim, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Issachar, Zebulun, Asher, all the tribes, Reuben, Simeon, Gad, all of them, man, mingled themselves with the other nations. Hosea 7, 7 and verse 8. Yeah, kind. Hosea 7 and 8. Ephraim had mixed himself among the people. Ephraim is a cake not turner. What did he do? He mixed himself among the people, meaning he put his seed in the women of other nations. See? So all the tribes did this, and all the tribes is not going to look all how like how we look. Somehow people going to look like those particular nations that they put their seed in. See? So our people need to get it, man. But pursuant to that Revelation 7 and 9, that's only talking about the Israelites, man. Period, point blank. And I was all over the place, but shit. Hey, it don't matter. It's all through the spirit of YAHACHARAB anyway, right? Hey, brother, Isaiah, and I appreciate you brothers and the brother Ashmakai. Appreciate you brothers putting in them scriptures, man. The water, YAHACHARAB Brakatham, right? Appreciate that, brothers. So you guys have a beautiful day, man. And hey, keep sounding that trumpet, keep blowing that trumpet, man. And I'm gonna end it off, giving all honor and praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Wakah HaKodash, and double honors to the elders and apostles, the men of great millstone, and to the rest of the brothers on down that's teaching and preaching the true doctrine of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Shalom, Bayatadawadah, and to the Akim and Akwat that's out there repenting, to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who fathers go back to one of the 12 sons of the patriarch Jacob, Yasha Allah. Shalom to you, Mashmakah. Shalom.